So, good morning, good people. I have this system here that I would want to present to you. It's a point of sale system that I developed recently, and I would want you to use it in your clinics or in your pharmacies. Well, there are different versions of it. I have a version that suits the hospital setup, and I have a version that suits a pharmacy or a sale business like a boutique or a wholesale, right? So I would show you the one for a pharmacy, then the other one in a different video. Now this one has these tabs that you can see here. These are a sales. This for pharmacy has a sales tab, has an inventory tab, has a procurement tab, has a report tab, and the settings part of it. So I'll go straight and show you what happens in every tab. So it has a login part. I've already done my login, that's why I'm accessing it, and my login is as an admin. The user interface is also similar. Now when you open the sales part, this is what you'll see. You'll see the part for quick actions of what you have. For example, making a new order. If I want to sell this gentamicin eye drop, it's saying prescription required, but assume I have the prescription and I say I want to sell that one. Just click on that plus and then you see continue to payment, right? When you continue to payment, okay, you see it will tell me the payment mode. If for example this guy is paying with cash, I'll just take the money. You know, when someone is paying with cash, there is no verification of whatever, it's you to take the money. So if I say, now let me choose the most common mode of payment, which is M-Pesa in a pharmacy. So M-Pesa, then say proceed, you'll need 29 shillings. So when you proceed, you confirm that you've received payment through your cashier, then you mark as complete. When you mark as complete, you are done. You've made that sale, start a new order, you go back. So that's the basic part of making a sale. That's interesting because when once you make the sale, the system reduces the quantity by the amount you've sold. For example, now you see for that gentamicin, when I was uploading the invoice, it entered it as mls. It should be 5 tubes or 5 bottles of gentamicin eye drop, so that when you subtract, you remain with 5 bottles, not 5 ml. That's a change that should be made. I'll show you how to do it and why it is that way. And then there is this part of refill for chronics. These are patients who you've been seeing all along. So for this group of patients, it's easy. You'll just search here. I have none who have been saved, but if you have any that you have had, then you search from here, then you will see their name and their list of drugs, and you simply proceed to dispense without asking the patient every time they appear, which drugs do you use. Now you can include that by adding a patient. You see, if I have a chronic patient, I can register them here, add patient, then you see what it will ask me: full name, chronic condition, add a prescription, then you add the products that they are using that are in their prescription, right? Then once you're done with that, all that, once you add the drugs, then you save the patient, then you can be able to refer to that every time. This credit management part is about people who you've given credit. You can sell on credit. When you have sold on credit, it will appear here. Then you'll see the credits that you've given. I tried to enter one, so for this specific patient, you can see. Yeah, okay. They have credit of how much, what have they paid, what is remaining. So that is the part of credit. Then you can also see your frequent clients. They're those guys who are always coming. You can see them there. If you want to promote them, well and good, it's there. You can see it there. Then the next part that I wanted to show you, that's the basic sale, which is the most common operation in that pharmacy. So it's so easy to do that. Okay. The next part is inventory management. Look at this inventory. Inventory has which parts? For products, what do you have in the stock? Okay. And then you can add a new product that probably you've never stocked and you've just received it, so you want to add it. You can do bulk import. This is amazing. You can do stock adjustment here for a few products, 2 or 3 maybe. You can do stock take. When you say you want to do stock take, you can say you want to print the stock report as at what date. Then you want to print. Once you print the report, then you can clear all stock. Then you start counting and entering the new products. What is important here that I wanted to show is this part of bulk import. When you make your order, you don't wanna receive a new invoice and then you start putting products in the system one by one. You just do a bulk import through this drop invoice here. You can upload your invoice in PDF form or PNG or Excel. When you say you want to drop invoice here, it will direct you to your document so that you select that invoice, and then I will not do that now because I don't have any invoice in my desktop. So when you drop that invoice, this system will extract products. You see this part, extract products. It will extract all the data in that invoice. Then you can proofread it by yourself. You edit where possible and then upload. When you upload, it automatically adjusts the quantities. Now, you remember the gentamicin that I sold? It was reading ml. That means when the invoice was uploaded, the system picked it as quantity ml, and then it remained there. Nobody edited that, so it remained as ml instead of quantities like 5 bottles, but it rather stayed as 5 ml. So that's the main part about the inventory. The main amazing part, or the main different part from the other POS systems that I've seen, is that you can upload that invoice without doing typing for every product. Then you have procurement. Also on procurement, you see how good it is. It tells you an alert. It gives you an alert of all products that are low in stock. All these are low in stock. So when a product is low in stock, when you're doing your procurement or ordering, you can say add all to order. When you add all to order, the order that you're making will include those ones automatically. Okay, so that you already have them in your order as you're making your orders. Okay, then you can see the cost, all those. Okay, then here is you're making a new order. Okay, you can see the order history, things that you've been ordering before from whichever suppliers. Now when you're making a new order, there's another part. Once you've done that, you can decide to share this your order with the supplier directly from the system, or alternatively, you can upload or download Excel. You see, when you create order, procurement order created, okay, then you can upload it and send it the way it is, or do this, download as Excel. When you download as Excel, it goes to your desktop, and you can add or include products that probably were not in this computer. I mean, products that have never been in your system before. So those ones, when you're making order, you'll have to add them manually through an Excel externally, then send them to your distributor via mail probably. And then there is a reports part. These reports is what you can see here, what you've done over a day, over a week, over a year, or custom, where you select the duration. Then you can see by yourself, you can select the duration here. What have you done between this day to this day? Then you can see. You can also see from this credit analysis, the credits that you've issued, the ones that you've collected, outstanding, blah blah blah. You can see total products that you have in your system, those not that you have, that you've sold. You can see slow moving products. Okay, that's about the reports. Then on the settings has the pharmacy name. You can set your pharmacy name here. You can also have your markup. You see the markup that I set here was default for all products at 1.666. You can change this and apply to all products, or make it customized to every product have its markup if you want, which is very tedious. You would rather have a common markup for all your products. That's the standard way of practice. So you see this selling or buying price. When you upload that invoice that we said, the invoice has the buying price of your products. The system is designed in such a way that once the products have been extracted with the selling price, with the buying price, it will create a new column for the selling price and multiply the buying price with this markup, then give you the selling price. So that's an overview of this system. The main part, or the main basic operation of a POS, should be simplicity. How simple is it to work with, and how quick is it to work with? How easy is it to work with? Can you spend just 3 minutes to dispense a product to a patient and you are done with that? Or does it take too long? Is it tidier? So this one is very simple and direct, easy to work with, and I think I love it. I've installed this system to at least 3 people now, and all of them are appreciating that the system is working well. So you can try it for your pharmacy, for your boutique, for your whatever, whichever business that you have. Okay, then you can see installing this system depends on the volume of products that you have. And if you are to do the same, by the way, there is a part that I didn't mention about the inventory. If, for example, you are running a boutique and you've had your products here, you can generate barcodes and attach to your product, so that you can use a barcode scanner like the one used in supermarkets, so that you don't, when you are selling, you don't have to enter click that plus to make a sale. You just pass it through a barcode and scan, and you are going. So you can generate barcodes here and attach it to your products when a product's in stock, when you receive them. So I was saying that to get this system, you can contact me as at 0789 279 203, or just send a DM via WhatsApp or via SMS or via call. Reach me out for this, or browse the developer's company or portfolio at Okoteq Designs. Go to your Google and browse Okoteq Designs, then you'll see the developer's profile. Then you can click the contact there so that you can reach out. My contacts are also attached there so that you can reach out for the same installation. And trial is free. You can book us for a free trial so that you see if the system suits your business, then we can do the installation for you after the trial, which I maintain is free. Alright, thank you for watching. You can share this video to any of your friends who own such businesses that might need this kind of a system or a POS system. And don't be limited. Don't think it's all about a pharmacy. It's just that the products here are for our medication, because the one that I displayed was meant for a pharmacy, but we can customize it. Whichever products that you upload, it will work with. Right? Thank you.